What's up guys, I'm the quickest math tutor and today I'm going to be teaching you the composition of functions. Okay, so you might see a function written like this, f of g of x, but to put it simply, you just start with the right side, so you start with plugging in g of x and then you plug it into f of x. Let's try doing some examples. Okay, so it says given f of x equals 3x plus 1 and g of x equals absolute value of x minus 5 minus 2, find f of g of negative 3. So this function is basically like an onion. So you're going to start with the middle, and then eventually you're going to plug in to whatever's on the outside. So first, let's start with g of x. So it says g of negative 3, so I'm going to take the g function, and I'm going to be plugging in negative 3. So g of negative 3 equals the absolute value of negative 3 minus 5 minus 2. And then I'm just going to solve what's on the inside. So g of negative 3 equals, so negative 3 minus 5 is negative 8, and the absolute value of negative 8 is 8, minus 2 equals 6. But we're not done yet, because we have to plug in 6 into f of x next. So f of 6 equals 3 times 6 plus 1. So 3 times 6 is 18 plus 1, it equals 19. Let's move on to the next example. G of f of 1/3. So first, I'm going to start off with whatever's on the right. So I'm going to start off with f. So f of 1/3 equals 3 times 1/3 plus 1. So I'll just solve this. F of 1/3 equals 3 times 1/3 is just 1 plus 1. That equals 2. And now we have to plug this answer into g of x. So I'm just going to start off with g of 2. The absolute value of 2 minus 5 minus 2. And time to solve. So g of 2, so 2 minus 5 is negative 3, and the absolute value of negative 3 is just 3. Minus 2 gives you 1. Okay, so now that we're done with parts A and B, we're going to move on to the next section, which involves a graph instead of some functions. Okay, so this question says, use the graphs below to find g of f of negative 7. So as you can see, we have the graph of f of x, and we have the graph of g of x. So first, we're going to plug in with what's inside this onion here. So f of negative 7. So we're going to look to the x values, and over here we see negative 7, and we're going to go down. So our y value here is negative 2. So once we're done finding f of negative 7, we're going to plug the answer into g of x. So since we got negative 2, we're going to see the x value of negative 2 in the g of x graph. So negative 2 is right over here. We're going to go all the way down, and our answer is negative 7. So g of f of negative 7 equals negative 7. Thanks for watching.